What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Light Up the Woods, my YouTube channel. I am so very glad to see you. For those of you who are new, go ahead and take your shoes off at the door, pop a seat, and grab some popcorn, okay? Welcome. For those of you who've been here before, it's good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Make sure you wash your hands, okay? Now, today we're going to do the Big Leap to Meet Part 3, and that will end that testimony. But before we begin, I got to cue the intro. Here we go.
Light up the woods, light up the woods. One syllable at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One video at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One syllable at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One video at a time.
I mean, I'm telling you, sometimes you think some of the things that God is asking you to do is like the worst thing ever. How can I share this this stuff that I'm going, like, everybody's gonna judge me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
That is the enemy.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Like,
definitely. And to add to that, to get to this place, it was not easy because coming into a relationship, from different backgrounds, different experiences, and our past combined, it wasn't easy to just gel completely.
Yeah.
I mean, we had similarities. We still do have similarities. We have a good connection, so that brought us together. Yes, but to grow together and accepting each other for who we are, it wasn't. It wasn't
Process.
hard, but it was a process.
through conflict, learning how to.
Yeah, healing is a very important part because we both had to go into counseling, especially me. And through counseling, I was able to learn more about God.
Yeah.
Who He is, His personalities, how He sees me, because I see myself through one lens, and then God sees me through another. So I have to start seeing myself through the lens of God. And through that, I was able to forge a relationship with Him that allowed me to be able to deal with others, to love according to how God wants me to love. And through that, I was able to get baptized. I got baptized again because I felt led. I did the recommitment prayer, but I felt like I needed to get baptized again, so I did that. And that experience was with Shane because you did the baptism.
Oh, you officiated it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was amazing.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't
Whoa.
plan that. Like,
Yeah, I just called him like,
Oh,
I was
wow.
crying. I was like, listen, I want to get baptized. I was going through something where I was like, you know, I want to get baptized. I'm like, can I do it next week? And like, well, I have to find a place because it was COVID time, and you know, we did it at our family home and at a pool, and you know, I got baptized. And then I think before I got baptized, Pip came into being.
yeah, I believe God gave you that God idea.
Yeah, so after I found God, it's like it started opening up so many things. It started speaking. I ended up creating a whole ministry. Like I didn't saw myself doing that at all. And I started that ministry, just trying to help persons to turn their pain into purpose. Because I've been through a lot of pain, and I know what it feels like to be in a dark place, and to find God in that and have that light to pull you out.
Yeah.
That is definitely something that I'm willing and I'm excited to continue sharing with others. Yeah.
God is able to deliver us out of the most darkest situations and lonely places. God can meet us there and, like Mel said, really turn the pain into purpose. The pain that we had, God has turned it into purpose, and He's continuing to do that. And so
I think it's beautiful that you said you're willing, because the reality is that you also said that I've never imagined myself doing this, and the reality is it's not you.
Right.
You know, it's your willingness, but it's really God doing it through you,
Right.
right? And
Yeah.
the word says that we will overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony.
Yeah.
And the fact that you both have such incredible testimonies,
Yeah.
there's going to be purpose that is helping pull people out of pain
Mhm.
just through your testimony alone,
Yeah.
Alone,
right?
right?
And the funny thing is, oftentimes God has to, I don't want to say has to, but you go through these
Gotta
things
break you
first.
down.
Yeah.
Gotta-
You go through these things first, and that's really
joint
what
hurt.
like charges you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what the enemy will do is make you try to trap you
Mhm.
in the moment of going through it.
Yeah.
And what God is trying to do is pull you to the end to show you.
It's true.
That's just,
It's true.
that's crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing, because when you just think about how God never stops pursuing you,
Yes.
that
Yes.
Ooh,
even in the midst of, you know, you're just willful disobedience,
Yeah.
you know, and just fighting to do your own thing. God is in the midst of that,
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
trying to pursue you
Yeah.
and to let you know that, listen, I love you. I'm never gonna give up on you.
Mhm.
All I want is for you to come to me so that I can give you all of the blessings and desires that I have for you to live the best life that you can possibly live.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He never stopped pursuing me,
Yeah.
you know, when I felt like, you know, I was just the worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
God allowed me to, as Mel said, look at myself through God's lenses, through what the word says, that I am a child of God,
Yeah.
you know. And it was just so encouraging, you know, that God never stopped pursuing me.
Yeah.
He never stops pursuing us.
Yeah.
And it is a powerful thing.
Very powerful. And guys, I'm working on some projects this year. So yes, I'm definitely trying to finish a book this year. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. I'm here for it.
Yeah, that was all God. Like, listen,
All God.
everything in my life, I owe it all to God. Like, I don't take credit for anything because
Yeah.
I'm just here in this body, but God right now is just using this
Yeah.
platform.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So God brought you both through this individual journey,
Yes.
Mhm.
and then there's this uniting that takes place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that the two of you are together,
Yeah.
it's very clear that God has plans for you guys still individually as like
Yeah.
separate people. Like you
Yeah.
have Pip, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you're gonna assist, but there's also
Yeah.
like a ministry that's
Yeah.
under you,
Yeah.
right? But now, what do you feel or believe is gonna come out of this union now?
Definitely. Well, it's amazing because it is just, we just feel that God is preparing us for a ministry. We don't know what it looks like
Yeah.
specifically,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we know that God has placed a passion inside of both of us to reach people for the kingdom, evangelism work that not only tells people, that not only tells people about who Jesus is, but also in the same vein meets their needs practically.
Mhm.
There are so many people who are hurting, who are hungry, who are homeless, you know, who are in need, and we have come to the understanding that God is not just at work within the four walls of a church building,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
He is actually at work everywhere we are,
Mhm.
outside of the walls of the church. And so
Yeah.
we believe that God, in a sense, charges us up in the fellowship and really strengthens us when we attend corporate worship
Yeah.
within the church building or through Zoom now, COVID time, you know, but it's really geared towards empowering us to be the presence of God in the world,
Mhm.
wherever we are, in the grocery store, you know, on the train, on the bus, really connecting with people. And so, you know, we have some non-for-profit ideas that the Lord has laid on our hearts.
Yeah.
So we're just trusting Him, but there are definitely some amazing things that we're going to be working together
for
on.
this year. Yeah.
Mhm. So,
Ooh, can't wait.
you know, of course, we're looking forward to that marriage, you know.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So we're on the lookout, Mel and Shane.
Yeah.
So, but God has just been faithful, and we know that He's brought us together for a purpose.
Yeah, from the get-go, we knew that the bonus is that we get to do life together.
Right.
But we know that, like, us coming together wasn't just for relationship only.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's ministry.
Yeah.
But thanks be to God, we get a bonus. Of
Yeah.
having each other.
To have this beautiful lady by my side. So,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
amazing.
You guys have any last words for the people?
Yeah, I can say some last words. I'm sure
Yeah.
she's thinking she's going to say
Yeah.
some too. But listen, out of the 7 billion people on this planet, there's not one other person with the same fingerprint as you. What that means is that you are special, and God has created you uniquely to be yourself. So you can't be anybody else but you. And I want to encourage you to just be yourself and just know that God has your back, and He can do amazing things with you if you will just allow Him to.
Yes, and I second that. And also, just going back to the whole idea of taking that leap of faith, just trust God and pray. Don't stop praying. Cease without praying, because He's going to give you that peace that surpasses all understanding.
Yeah.
And trust me, when you get that peace, you'll know exactly what to do. So just keep praying and ask Him to guide you. And taking a leap of faith doesn't mean that you're going to be broken or you're going to be depressed. It means that you're setting yourself up for something beautiful and the blessing of God. So, yeah, just do it.
Amen.
That's
Thank
good.
you guys. Thank you for
Good.
coming.
No problem.
All right, before we go, I would like for you to, if you want,
Mm.
share your socials.
Mhm.
Not your social security. your social media, or like any websites, or plug your stuff in. Come on.
Okay, so you can follow us on YouTube at Mel and Shane, MELONSHANE, Mel and Shane, Mel and Shane. Yeah, and Pip Ministry for some inspirational words.
Yep.
That's P.I.P.M.I.N.I.S.T.R.Y. I got it right.
You got it. You got
Yes,
it.
on
Good job.
Instagram.
Awesome.
And
There you go.
Supernatural Logic is coming up with some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got some good stuff coming up, but just trusting God with that. See what He's going to do. But yes, at Supernatural Logic, you can see me on there.
On Instagram?
Yeah, on IG.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for tuning in, and I thank you guys for joining me.
Thanks for
Thank you for
having us.
having us.
And we will see you next time on Light Up the
Light Up the
Woods.
Woods.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the coming together and the end of this trilogy. So I hope that you really enjoyed yourselves. I hope that you got something from it. Please comment down below any nuggets of information, nuggets of inspiration, or anything that just stood out for you, okay? Make sure to encourage my guests. And yeah, until I see you next time, you have a duty to shine your light in this world. So go on and light up the world. Bye.
Light up the woods, light up the woods. One syllable at a time. Light up the woods, light up the woods. One video at a time.